Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR HALACHA. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Wednesday, 6th of November, 8th day of CHESHVAN. Here we go. When saying a bracha, like benching, for example, the Shulchan Aruch says straight out that you should be sitting down. Standing while you're benching, not appropriate. Walking around while you're benching, not appropriate. You belong sitting down while saying benching. Now, al hamichya it's called Mein Shalosh. It's sort of like a shortening of the three brachos of benching. I know benching actually has four brachos, but that's a whole nother story. It started out as three, and it's called the big three brachos. And al hamichya is Mein Shalosh. It's like a smaller sort of benching that we see on cake and special fruits of Israel and wine. Anyway, it's supposed to be treated just like benching. So just like you sit for benching, you're supposed to sit down also for al hamichya. Now, as far as bori nefashos, that's the smaller bracha that you say at the end of like a drink or a candy or whatever. Bori nefashos and bracha rishonos, like the bori pri ha'etz. There are some who allow those brachas to be said while standing. One of those poskim is like the Rivavos Ephraim and some others. They say that Bori Nefashos and Bracha Rishona could be said while standing. Lechatchila means in the first place, like your best way to get it done. Not b'di'evid, which means after the fact if you stood. But lechatchila, the best first way to get your bracha done is sit for all brachos. That's what the Pri Megadim says. We're not referring to those brachos in shul that you say standing, the brachos that you say in the morning, but or at least people, yeah, that's a whole other story. But lechatchila, all brachos usually, like the bori pri ha'etz, the shehakol, etc., it's better to say them while seated. I know this gets kind of hard around a water fountain and things like that, but probably what a real tzaddik would do is fill up his cup from the water fountain and then sit down in a chair and make the bracha like that. But you get the drift here. Lechatchila, best way, if you can do it, is to be sitting down while making a bracha. If you said the bracha rishona, the first bracha before your food, while standing, so some say that the bori nefashos, the after bracha that goes along with it, could also be said while standing. That's the Rivavos Ephraim again, okay? But prime way, most brachos in most normal situations should be said while you're seated. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.